Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome to Miscellaneous Mondays. Don't know if you can tell by my voice. I'm feeling a lot better health-wise. I got over my cold, I guess, and I'm feeling a whole lot better in that way. As far as the other thing goes, I got some personal stuff going on, as I mentioned, and I guess it's on its way to somewhat getting better, but it's still not quite there. It's just still not quite there yet. So I wish I could share with you guys, but I don't really want to put my business out there. But I just want you to know that I know this is, I'm normally put out a lot more videos, and I'm usually a lot more perky and, you know, things like that. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. So, you know, I'd love to be able to share some things with you guys. And I just really appreciate, too, all you guys have left comments. And some of you have even left, you know, that you feel the same way. Sometimes you don't feel like going up to your craft room if you got other things going on. And it's understandable. And that's, you know, kind of how I'm feeling right now. And I really, really appreciate it. Just is something that you can relate to people with, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to leave comments, because you could easily just watch a video and just keep it moving, and it's easier to do that, of course, but I appreciate, you know, you guys who've sent me messages and, you know, different things. I really, really do. So I'll keep you guys updated, you know, the best that I can, and but that's the update for now. So let's get down to business. So I forced myself to go up, and I'm kind of glad I did, because, you know, it was somewhat relaxing, and I wanted to be able to show you guys something. So last week, as I mentioned, I said I didn't want to make any promises, just because I know, you know, how much of a Debbie Downer I'm being, and I didn't want to promise that I'd get into the tags, bags, boxes, and more to cartridge, but I've really been wanting to, so I decided to just do it. So here's the cartridge that I used, tags, bags, boxes, and more too, and so a lot of you may have seen it, and of course I had my page saved. Here we are. This is what I ended up using, and initially I wanted to do this in like a lavender color, Easter colors, but of course I cut it out, and the cardstock I used was just not working. I had a heck of a time, and of course I had to pick the most like intricate one on here. But I had a heck of a hard time trying to pierce out all these little spaces, and that I spent more time. I felt like I was cutting it out myself. So I then went to, which is, I'll show you this in a minute to explain why there's this paper. I had a couple paper packs by American Crafts that I got from Tuesday Morning, and this was one of them. So it's not the cutest paper for this. It's a nice pattern, but it's not the cutest paper for Easter, but I wanted to have something to show you guys. So I will start explaining what I used. So again, this is on page 49. I used this basket here, and then I also cut out this in white, this tag, this matching tag. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, or, you know, I'm trying to learn these new things too, and it's been a while, but it says 5 inches right here, and they're telling you that because they said do 5 inches or larger, which is kind of odd, because I tried to do 5.5 or 6, and it wouldn't let you do it. So maybe with my Gypsy, if I moved it around, and I also only have a 12 by 12 mat, so it only let me do 5.25. So it didn't really let me jump too much from that. But I did it this way instead of doing these parts. So probably if I did them part by part, I could probably do fit to page here, fit to page here. Didn't want to do that. So this is what I cut out, and I ended up trying to do the scoring thing. And guys, this is tough. I don't know, and I think her name's Shandy Walsh. She's really sweet, and we've messaged, you know, back and forth, and I think she mentioned that she had to send back hers because I thought it was because the score lines didn't line up, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to do that. And this is just the first time I actually got to this, but they didn't quite line up. It was, you know, they were close, but they weren't quite right. So I need to play with it more to see. But, you know, it somewhat scored it, and then I kind of had to score it on my own anyway. So then I cut the bunny out here at 2 inches to make it proportionate with that, because I just wanted it to be a little charm. If I cut it out at the 5, obviously it would be huge and covering it up. So I'll show you the basket, and I have a little, this is a real egg in here. I have a real egg in there, and some of the crinkled seam binding in green, because I didn't have any grass in there. But so I'm going to show you the little basket. So I used the bling from Creative Soup for the Soul that I ordered, and I just trimmed it out and just trimmed it there. And I also used it for the handle, and I just went down the middle of the handle. I used from Sherry's Paper Trail, the Etsy shop, that the crinkle seam binding in like an aqua color here, and I used my little blue flowers. And thank you to all of you for your flower orders. I'm all sold out. I just want to thank you guys again for your orders, and I hope you're enjoying your flowers. Here's the blue, another blue one I used on the sides. So on the two sides I used that, and then again, like, here's up the handle. And then I just did, here's the tag that I cut out, and I'm going to show you her face, and then here's the little carrot charm. And I showed you guys this. These were from the Dollar Tree that I got these. They're called mini ornaments, and they're little mini carrots. And then I told you I wanted to see what I didn't know what I was going to use them for, and I hope to use them for a mini. But this is what I came up with for here, and I still plan on doing like a little Easter egg hunt mini of all the years of Maya doing her Easter egg hunts. But anyway, here's the bunny that I cut out, and I used I showed you guys this in a past haul, my Peachy Keen stamps, and I just used this one, the size down here. It's not quite the biggest because they give you one real big one. So I used those, and the way I did it, because obviously there's not a bunny on there, I don't know if you can see, but I just added little buck teeth, little bunny teeth, and I did like a little pink Stickles nose, and I did the white gel pen around like the cheeks to give them freckles, and the eyes. And I also, again, you guys don't have to use this, and I always liked when I first started watching videos and I wasn't quite, as experienced, and I always enjoyed when, a more experienced crafter showed you what they used, but they also mentioned that you don't have to have a Copic marker. It doesn't have to be a fancy marker. It's just, I just didn't feel like whipping out my chalks, which is what I usually do. But just for give a little pink in her cheeks, I use this. If you guys have Copics and want to use it, it's RV02. And I use that, and you can use any marker, for the cheeks, just to get a little pink of the cheeks. And then I doubled my twine and did like a double bow here and added the bow, and then just attached it here to hang as a little charm. So at 5 1/4 inches, this is kind of the size I wanted. I didn't want it to be huge. I didn't want it to obviously be a real Easter basket. I wanted to just make a little treat box, sorta, and I have a couple little goodies that I want to put for Maya in there. So this will be for her, and I hope she enjoys it. And if you guys have any questions, or if I forgot anything, or anything you can think of, just let me know. But yeah, so far I like this cartridge. It's a little tricky, and I gotta work out the kinks as far as the the scoring tip and all that. But I think it's going to be a fun cartridge, and I'm hoping to do some more little projects with this, and I'll show you guys. So hope you guys are having a better week than I am, and better time than I am, and I will see you all, or talk to you all next Monday, and stay tuned for Rashida's Try It Out Tuesday. All right, bye guys.